In this video, we're continuing the theme of building a climate narrative. Building a climate narrative involves basically storytelling. Storytelling involves getting your head around what could climate change mean for a particular company, a particular audience, a particular region. There's obviously a ton of literature out there. You could spend a lot of time researching the question. We've helped you in the climate web, if you have premium access to the climate web, by organizing a lot of that information in ways that makes it easy to review the kinds of impacts, the kinds of second and third order impacts that might become part of your narrative. So I've just tagged a couple or pinned a couple of things here to the top. So for example, what is already happening with climate change? And so these are just, a wide variety of, this is a partial list, but a wide variety of things that are already happening. If you click on any of these, you can see that it's linked back to an original source. So there's always more information. And from there, you can dig even deeper because that's linked into other collections of information. So you can dig as deep as you want into most of these topics. So already happening versus forecasted. What are people forecasting based on models and based on the science? A lot of different things, some that you probably haven't thought of, in terms of extremism increasing, flight cancellations, fly fishing declines, French wine growing regions disappear, cholera regains a foothold, just all sorts of things. These are things that are being forecasted given climate change. Now, there's another category here, which we call potential. And these are not so much based on model forecasts as much as they are based on conjecture of people working on climate change. This might happen. And again, that might be a part of your narrative. Global malnutrition rates rise dramatically. Global conflict breaks out over Arctic resources. Flooding worsens mold problem, which worsens asthma. Maple syrup disappears. Nutella prices spike. All sorts of things that could accompany climate change that might be useful to building a particular climate narrative. And that's the kind of thing that you can access based on premium access to the climate web. You can look at this by sector, and you can look at these kinds of implications of climate change organized in a number of different ways. Collecting the second and third order impacts of climate change is just one of the things that you can take advantage of in the climate web. You can get the full user's guide, which gives you a lot more information at theclimateweb.com. You can see a lot more of these How Can I videos at the link shown there, and we're happy to answer questions and get your suggestions.